Well, I hope when someone sees my work, they feel joy and feel the colors and how exciting the indigenous life is and designs. And these were all created by my ancestors, and they were experts in these fields.
She has been committed to rejecting the idea of the vanished American Indian. She wants audiences and everybody who sees her art to know that Native American cultures are a living and vibrant culture.
There's nothing about us in the 4th grade. I never learned about California Indians, and I said, where are all the Indians? Because just me and my sisters were going to school, and we were the ones that were getting beat up on.
When Jean went away to college at UC Berkeley, she was told by her professors that she couldn't include cultural content in her artwork. She couldn't paint things that had Native relevance or cultural relevance, or it would be considered folk art. Jean has always rejected those types of ideas, and she's been committed to forging her own path.
I went to Berkeley, and there was a class of over 500. Peter Selfs was an art historian talking. And he made a comment about an artist's work, and one student in the class said, I object to that. I don't think you're right about that. I think it should be this way and this way and this way. Right away I felt like, oh man, that guy, he's going to be in a lot of trouble to get kicked out of class. But Peter Selfs welcomed that and thanked him for his input and said, yes, that did add to that. So I finally realized I have a voice because, you know, we're the product of boarding school students, and we're told not to talk, say, dance, do anything whatsoever.
Well, finally we get to be recognized. We finally get to be recognized, and we're proud of who we are. We know our own history, and nobody can put us away because we had a lot of brave people. Because they were so brave, we're able to be alive now.
Murals are so important because they're like a community statement, especially if you can go out and get the oral histories and learn some of the early histories and what really happened to that community. You can put that image in that community, and no non-Indian can come in there and say, no, that's all wrong. I worked on a mural in the gymnasium on the Susanville Indian Rancheria with the community. The Susanville Indian Rancheria is where we all live. Most Indian home places are called reservations, but in California they called it the Rancheria. So this is the beginning of life, so we heard about the coyote stories. And here's Mr. Coyote sneaking around going looking for food. We showed sagebrush and the baskets that are made from here. It comes around here too. An era that was ancient from hundreds of years ago. They had layers and layers of baskets and moccasins. Then it goes all the way over, goes to the times when Lassen was here. And then to the bear dance. That had been a real long tradition. Then Old Man Joaquin is in the middle. Then it comes to the contemporary times. We're still alive, we're still celebrating our heritage and our culture. This mural is done in Susanville, California on East Lassen Street. Our ancestors, our future. So I interviewed all these different people in town because I know they had ancestors here from a long time ago. We got a lot of good comments. People walking by, oh, this is really nice. The Indian people, I see them standing by their relatives, all the little kids standing in front of their relatives, and they take a picture of it. It's just really nice. It's really nice. That's what I like to see. And I respect the fact that murals do need to be changed. They can't stay forever. It's not a Michelangelo where they have to keep repairing it. So it reflects kind of like the time. If we do murals, that says we're present, here and now. That means we're still alive.
In the early 1990s, Jean returned to her hometown of Susanville, where she established the Native American Graphic Workshop. The Graphic Workshop is a unique community hub where she brings together youth from the community, elders, as well as different artists.
It's fun for people to do. It's a kind of an introduction to printmaking, working with the oils, solvents, paper, how to handle the press, how to handle the paper. I got people that do so fantastic work, but they don't even realize that what they're doing something beautiful. If I could do it, they can do it. I hope I can block down barriers. See, I like how the transparency looks. It's not too heavy. It's softer. Then you can bring out some hard lines with a definite imagery.
All of us here have either learned from her, worked with her, been inspired by her work, continue to be inspired by the work tonight. We're asked for Jamie and Toby Stump to come up and sing an honor song for Jean.
The Nevada Museum of Art is really proud and honored to be able to present this retrospective exhibition of Jean LaMarr's work. It features over 50 years of her paintings, prints, murals, installations.
I'm so grateful for Anne to give me this opportunity. No other museum would have given me this opportunity. I'm a community artist, political artist, so it's difficult to get into a place.
As you're looking at Jean's artwork, you'll see a variety of symbols and motifs appear from time to time. Sometimes that's a military fighter jet flying overhead. Sometimes it's sort of this ubiquitous barbed wire that you see throughout the American West. Sometimes it's an American dollar sign. And she uses all of these symbols in different ways to critique American culture and to critique what has been a dominant culture that's for a long time suppressed Native American cultures in the United States.
Everyone has a hope. Everything has hope. Happiness in there. It might look negative, but there is hope for every little thing. Or I'm making fun of something. I would never hurt anybody's feelings on purpose. That's not my personality, because we're really kind-hearted people. Being positive on all notes, that there's a way out. There's hope. There's always hope. I always have to have hope.